Hey there, everyone. It is currently the 6th of June 2016. Meteorologist Robert Spenny here with you today. Starting off with the water vapor imagery. Water vapor is really a great satellite imagery if you want to get an idea of what is going on in the upper levels. That's what it's really showing you. It depicts the jet stream, and you can kind of see that over southeastern China last few frames. But if you're looking at the tropics, you can't miss this. It kind of looks like a typhoon, right? On this specific imagery, it's an upper level low, not really formed at the surface, is enhancing some thunderstorms down here towards the southwest of it. It actually was Invest 92W at one point, really the convection associated with this, starting to fade apart now, but it looks pretty interesting here on that upper level water vapor imagery. Take a look at the surface, though. The enhanced infrared imagery from the Himawari 8 satellite, and here is your low pressure area, actually located towards the northwest of Guam. That's the upper level low, I should say, not at the surface. And then you have all this convection kind of getting enhanced by it. The big thing is, does it extend back towards the west? We had high cape levels today across much of the Philippines. Really, you have that frontal area back towards the north, kind of enhancing some of that over parts of Luzon. And this afternoon, most of the country just flaring up with the thunderstorms. Now, some of these putting out some frequent lightning, not so much the problem of hail, by no means. The tropopause, the freezing level, I should say, is way too high up in the atmosphere for that. But we do have a lot of lightning coming out of this, some strong winds, and there's even the potential of waterspouts / weak tornadoes forming in some of these storms, especially closer to the shear line that's there in the parts of Luzon. But still, you can see that potential even further towards the south. Our ECMWF model kind of picking up on this into the afternoon hours, not only on Monday, but as we look ahead in the Tuesday afternoon, the evening. Still got those showers, all these areas in the blue, and even over towards Wednesday as well. Those thunderstorms really kick up. It's also being enhanced by the southwest monsoon, just bringing in more moisture across the area. And with no tropical systems really bringing the threat of catastrophic type of winds, but we are still seeing moisture come into the picture out here. This is actually just great news, and I know a lot of farmers are definitely very happy about it, having that precipitation coming to the area as we go ahead through the rest of this week, with really no likelihood of any formation of any significant tropical system. So some pretty good news there. Talking about rain, though, if we look back towards the north, we're still seeing some precipitation out across much of western Japan. I do want to note, though, the Japan Meteorological Agency actually officially starting the rainy season for most of Japan over this past weekend, actually on the 4th and the 5th. That was Saturday and Sunday, starting from Kyushu, and then on Sunday, even over towards the Tokyo area, the rainy season officially starting, according to the Japan Meteorological Agency. Do want to note, it's still in place in Okinawa. That actually started back on May 15th. Basically, the rainy season, it's more or less described as a period of the year here in Japan, pretty much the stationary boundary that sets up with the Westpac high moving in and the retreating Siberian high back towards the north. Now, it's not just a stationary front, though. Every other, basically about 3 to 4 days, you get these troughs that set up in the upper levels. Right here, you're actually looking at about 20,000 feet up, and that often picks up these fronts and allows surface storms to start to pull off there towards the east. And if we watch this, you look at the precipitation really forming up as our upper level winds start to pull off there towards the east, and that eventually moves its way over there towards much of mainland Japan, and that characterizes, well, the rainy season front. A little bit different than the rainy season down here towards the south across the Philippines, which is just basically characterized by the movement of the winds with the southwest monsoon. But as far as anything significant, even along this rainy season front, I don't really see any significant storms coming out of it. The upper level lows are not that potent. If you look ahead into next weekend, it's just these passing ones running along it, basically affecting much of western Japan with passing showers, but nothing too heavy. I think the biggest hotspot's still going to be in southeastern China, just the persistence of that front out here. It doesn't really give much of a break, so areas south of the Yangtze River Basin definitely going to be seeing those showers. The tropics, on the other hand, not much going on. The GFS model does pick up on a little bit of a low over here into the Gulf of Tonkin. We'll see how that develops. This time of year, sometimes little lows surprise us in that area. So that's something I do want to watch as we look ahead. But outside of that, nothing really screaming out at me. So yeah, that is going to be all on today's video update, guys. Really just a big run through. I hope everybody's staying safe out there. And as always, thanks for watching.